Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's kick into a good week, folks. Let's do it. To master love, you have to practice love. The art of relationship is a whole mastery, and the only way to reach mastery is with practice. To master a relationship is therefore about taking action, not about attaining knowledge. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 66, NASDAQ up 13, S&P's up 9, gold contract at $15.40, trading at $15.30 an ounce. Silver up 85 cents, $18.70 an ounce. Light sweet crude up 46 cents, $58.55 a barrel. Notes and bonds. You get the 10-year up 11 ticks, 130.01. The 30-year up 22 ticks at 160.118. And King Dollar up 94 ticks, trading 98.230. The euro is at 109. The yen is out here at 107.48, and the pound is at 124 to $1 US. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. And the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at it. What do you have? Okay, so you had option expiration on Friday. We go south on Friday. You have big volume on Friday. Today, what we do, we get under the lows of Friday. You're going to have light volume. You get a rejection at lower price. Bottom line, things are going to try to go topside once again. Now, in the S&P, your probability would get much higher if you could. It just did it. Okay, so it just did it. If you get over 298.83, we just got a little pop right when I was doing that intro. So that and what that is, folks, that is the high of September 5th. So bottom line, this thing's going to try to get into its downdraft now of 97 million. We're doing 27 million. You can see what happened, though. You get under the lows, rejected it, you're at higher price. NDX 100, I expect you to get a bounce. Different setup, though. This is what you have inside the NDX. You did get under the lows of Friday. The low of Friday was $190.16. We had done 30 million shares. We're going to do about 24 million today. That being said, the NDX, the 3Qs have to get over 32 rather, to even just get up to the highs that were generated out here about a week and a half ago. Small caps. We take a look at the small caps. Small caps had caught a bid last couple weeks. That being said, bottom line, you got to remember something, that the small caps, the high of the small caps is back in July of 2018. So this thing is way off its highs. I'll put this up so you can see how this baby is shaking out. The high in the small caps, the IWM is $173.39. This is still consolidating with the top of the consolidation at 161. Right now, you're at only 155. So, we'll see whether the small caps can even get back up to the 158 area. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? Bottom line is that it looks to me like your correction inside the gold market is over, and gold wants higher price once again. This contract here actually only did a 23% retracement from the lows that were generated out here, $1,286 in May, up to the highs that were generated of $1,566 in September. Right now you've done 343,000 contracts. You're at 1531. That high is 1566. Now, what's pretty cool in these metal markets, okay, is that the gold market as well as silver are in potential very large ABC structures on the way up. And if you take a look at this, what you're going to see is that when we start, there we go. So when we started off the lows, your A point on this is 1265, the May low. Your B point is the high of September, which is 1566, and your C point is the low of last week, which is 1490, which brings you up to about 1790. So it's a big number. And if you understand how the ABC structure works, we had gone up in volume, we pulled back with lighter volume, we're pulling back into the strength in August. Bottom line, it's going to have to take out the B point, which is the high with volume. Silver is the exact same setup. Silver's pretty intense, man, and the aspect of how it trades. You're up 87 cents today. You get 122,000 contracts traded. That is saying that, number one, silver wants to go for its high. And the high that we're talking about in silver is $19.75. And if you take this and you put this on a weekly, you're going to have the same type of setup. It was no doubt a large run in both cases inside the metals market. And if we do take this from the highs to the lows, you'll see the silver market pull back about a 40% pullback, whereas the gold contract pulled back 23%. The XAU and the HUI, they're in the same type of setup. They pull back 38%. So in this particular case, your A point down here is in May at $14.70. Your B point is that high out there of $19.71. And your C point is down here at the $17.47. It gives you a price projection of approximately $22.50. So there's decent numbers out here. We'll see how it gets into the highs first. King dollar. Now, King dollar, folks, is still at highs. The bottom line, King dollar, is not backing off. King dollar has been fighting about this area for quite some time, going all the way back to October, actually, of last year. So if we take a look at King dollar, what you're going to see is that right now the futures are trading at 98.235, and the battle line is 98.225. That being said, if you go to the cash market, the DXY, which I'm going to start using a lot more, bottom line, you're going to see a different type of setup. And the cash market is here today. Futures market, of course, we're dealing with the December futures. So the cash market hasn't been able to stay over the 98.932. We're at 98.620. And the number to keep your eye on here is going to be 98.391. And this is what the difference is between the future market and the cash market. Cash market, folks, bottom line, just as it is. It does not trade just like the SPX. It's the cash market. Everything gets revolved around that each and every day. Where the futures market, in this particular case, we're trading December futures. So I suspect that it looks to me like the cash market would be a more accurate indication of where the dollar is in correlation to every other currency here and now. Notes and bonds. What do we got with notes and bonds, Dave? Bottom line, pick their head up once again. You get the 10-year note right now, 1.3 million contracts. They're up 11 ticks. This is digging into its downdraft. Bonds came down. They came down hard, man. That being said, guess what? They came down hard, but this is a market that basically just says, I'm going right back into you. We're at 130. This is already dug into the 129.26, which was one of the big downdrafts. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.